Hey guys, it's Petra and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about my experience at Tanacon and how it went from really bad to like really good. So if you want to know why, keep watching. I got my tickets on the 19th of June for Tanacon. My friend Eden, who I'm going to mention a lot as just we, when I say we, I mean me and Eden. So her dad bought us the tickets and we're just like, oh my god, yay, we get to go to Tanacon, we get to meet a whole bunch of these influencers who are going. And I'm not going to mention the influencers, like if anything, I'm just going to say Emma, Shane, and like everyone else because I don't really know who is going to be there. I don't really know from the top of my head. Sorry. But he bought the tickets on a Tuesday, so obviously slept on it, you know, whatever, had fun on Wednesday, was just thinking about it all day, like, oh my god, this is gonna be so much fun. Sis, you were wrong. And then Thursday night, I went over to my friend, to Eden's house, and I slept over, and then Friday morning, we woke up at 5:30 to get ready, put, you know, makeup, hair, outfit, whatever, you know, get ready, and then go drive from Woodland Hills to Anaheim, which was only about an hour to like an hour and like 10-minute drive because it was 6:30 in the morning when we left the house to go to Anaheim. And we got there at around, I want to say 8:30. I have like a whole notepad in front of me so I don't forget anything. We got there at around 8:30 so we had about an hour and a half to kill. So we didn't really think much of it. We didn't really think much of like the lines because we thought that the line started at 10, which on our part that was really stupid. Like we didn't really think about that. Like I didn't really think about that, I guess, because I was like telling her like, no, we don't have to go to the line yet. Like it's really early, so we're just gonna go to Target from across the street. Because it's the hotel. Which first of all, if you don't know, Tanacon was held at a hotel. I'm sorry, but we'll get into that later.
I actually ended up not talking about that, but if you're going to have a huge following and invite people like Emma Chamberlain, Shane Dawson, more people who have huge followings, and like her own following is so huge, don't have an event like that at a hotel. You know what I mean?
But we went to Target and we just chilled there for a bit. We just hung out. I mean, I have some videos. I don't know if I don't know. I'll think about it if I want to include some clips. I might just include like a little bit.
Yeah, no, I deleted a whole bunch of that footage because this video is 30 something minutes long.
But we went to Target and then we left at around 9:20 to go walk to the line. And by the time we got to the line, it was around 9:30, and we didn't really think much of it. Like we thought, like, yeah, there's gonna be a line. We didn't think that was gonna be a huge ass line, but there was. There was a line just covering the parking lot, and I'll add a there's like a diagram that was on Twitter of how the line went. I'll add it, and then I'll put like I'll put a dot, like, okay, I'll insert the picture. That's where we were standing, and we really didn't think much of it. Like, okay, we'll be in line for at least like an hour possibly. We'll get in at least 10:30. Like, yeah, we'll miss just a little bit of like Tanacon because the schedule, like the first like a little bit, it was just like introduction to Tanacon and then like Q&As. I'm pretty sure it was like introduction to Tanacon at 10. And then tea time, Len of the Plugs, Q&A, and then the wedding, and then everything was like going down, you know? And apparently they were 4 hours behind schedule, which is why everyone was in line for so long. But I don't know. If you want more information, I know some information, I don't know a lot, but if you want more information, just go into Twitter, type in #Tanacon, and you'll see everything. Or you can just search up other YouTube videos. Don't leave mine though, because I will get into some juicy stuff. And you can like see other people's experiences and everything, because a lot of people have filmed videos and posted it too. But so we got to the line. We're in line for like a while. you know, we get hungry, we go get food. Like, I went to go get food because there was a taco truck there, which is really bomb, by the way. Like, this doesn't mean anything, but that taco truck is really good. But I've been spent, okay, I'm not gonna talk about it. So I left a lot another diagram of where we were, and then where we ended up coming when I came back with the food. If anything, we only moved like, I want to say, like 150 feet, which is not a lot if you think about it. I got the food, went back. We stayed in line for a good 30 more minutes until one of the people who were going to perform today, Saturday, which is when I'm filming this, hello, he was like, I'll text Tana, or I'll text somebody and ask them what's going on, like, I don't know what's going on, and I'll let you know, which obviously he never let us know, whatever, but it doesn't really matter now. But he basically just like went off, and so we stayed in line, and then my friend Brooke texts me, and she's just like, yo dude, we already got in, and guess what, they give extra badges.
I also wanted to add that for the badges, there was a separate VIP badge, and then there's supposed to be another general admission badge, and the general admission badge is supposed to be yellow and the VIP is orange, but literally nobody saw anybody with a yellow badge. So what I'm thinking, and what a lot of other people are thinking, is that the security guards just gave everybody VIP badges for like no reason.
In the gift bag. Extra badges in the fucking gift bag, which I think is fucking dumb. It's just so stupid. Because, and she wonders why 15,000 unticketed people got in, or more people than expected came. More people probably told other people that there's badges in the fucking VIP bags. And also, for the VIP bags, you're spending $75 on a condom and stickers, which I think is bullshit. Like, I'm sorry, like, I'm so sorry, but that was literally so fucking stupid. You could have gotten general admission and it wouldn't have even mattered, because all of this went down. But obviously, when people were buying stuff, they had the intention of getting a really good gift bag, which is worth more than the price or whatever. I don't know what Tana said. And then, like, line skipping, get to reserve who you want to meet and everything. Like, he'll guarantee meet and greet with a specific person that you want to meet. But no, the gift bag literally just, like, everything. You basically spent $77 on a fucking condom. Like, I'm sorry, a condom and stickers. Like, and people weren't even using the condoms. Like, they just blew it up and just, like, threw it in, like, the fucking stage. I got out of video. It was really funny. Like, honestly, not gonna lie, it was really kind of funny. My head. But my friend texted me, and she's like, dude, like, okay, I wanna, like, this was really bad on our part, but we were done. We didn't want to be in line anymore, because we were already in line for 2.5 hours, like, literally dying in heat. And yes, that's true that they did not provide water, they did not provide food at all in the event. If anything, there's a little gift shop. You could get, like, snacks. That's it. Like, the only, like, food truck that was around was the food truck that was, like, that was right next to the venue. Or there was an Outback Steakhouse or Red Robin's. Like, if anything, you could leave the venue, come back, and get food. Like, you can leave the venue to get food and then come back. But, obviously, that didn't happen. Because, you know, Tanacon blew up. But my friends texted me, like, yo, do you and your friend want 2 extra, like, badges that we got in our VIP bag? And we're like, you know what? Yeah, sure. Like, we'll go, like, because we want to go and we were done. But keep in mind, honestly, I don't want to say that we did anything wrong because we did pay for our ticket. We just got in earlier than expected. So I don't really think we did anything wrong. We weren't one of those 15,000 people who were unticketed. We were ticketed. We just got in a little bit earlier than expected. So it's nothing like terrible, I guess. I don't want to say, I don't want to be like one of those, I don't want to be accused of like being one of those people who were unticketed, because I wasn't. We had our tickets, we bought our tickets. We just got an opportunity to come in earlier than expected. So by the time we got in, it was around 12:30. So imagine waiting in line from 9:30 to 12:30, which is 3 hours, I want to say. Yeah, it was 3 hours in total, but you know, whatever. So we get in, me, Eden, Brooke, and McKaylee. Brooke was with McKaylee and everything, you know, whatever. We meet up, get our passes, and then I go back to okay, hold on, I forgot to mention. I left the line to go meet up with Brooke and McKaylee so I can get the passes, and then I went back to Eden, and then I took her out of line. I'm like, let's go. We gotta, like, we're gonna go in. Like, we're basically gonna be able to go in. And we put our badges on. We walked in through the front of the Marriott. I'm sorry, does it sound like I'm crying? I'm sorry. We walked in through the front of the Marriott, and the doorman, we had our badges around our neck, and we're like, can we go in through here? Like, is it okay? And he's like, yeah, go ahead. Which obviously, you know, it's whatever. He's a doorman, whatever. So we went in. We went to the main stage. We realized that it is really tiny. Like, it was small. The main stage, where the main stage was, it was the ballroom. It can only hold up to 700 to 800 people. And keep in mind, in the back, merch was being sold, so there was some space for the booths. So let's just say, like, this was the section for the booth, for the merch booth. There was another section right here. There's another section right here for people to stand in the back. There was a middle section that was like this small. And then there was a huge section right here that was for people who wanted to see the stage, like really well. And me and Eden, we were the only ones who went in. Brooke and Kaylee, they went off somewhere. I'm pretty sure they're just in the back. So Eden and I, we got in time for the wedding that was being held, and honestly, it was really nice. But some people, were really disrespectful during the ceremony. Like, yes, I know you're doing it at fucking Tanacon, but have some common courtesy for the wedding. People were yelling out very disgusting things to Emma Chamberlain, like show us your ass or something. And then Tana heard them and she was laughing at it. I'm just like, you know, really, they're doing their fucking wedding. Like, come on, dude, have some common courtesy. But anyways, I don't know. I guess they just didn't care. But I guess they had that expected for them. But anyways, so we got there in time for the wedding. The wedding was nice overall. Congratulations to the couple. And then the Gabby show was supposed to perform, but she ended up not showing up, I guess, or something like that. So they ended up just doing Emma's Q&A. That was supposed to be at 2:30, but ended up being at around 1 or 1:20, something like that. So the Q&A with Emma happened. It was a really good, it was a good time, except I was literally squished. Like, okay, this is me, this is some girl, and then this is another girl, right here. I was in the middle of them, and I was low-key touching some girl's butt. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. That I was, squished into a hamburger, like a little panini. The Q&A happened, and then everyone was just waiting for the next, thing to come onto the stage. But then Jordan, Tana's manager, comes on stage and says, everybody needs to get out. The capacity level is getting crazy in here. The fire marshals are coming, or they're here, and then everyone just needs to get out of this room because it's dangerous. And everyone was for the first 5 minutes, everyone's like, no, we're not leaving. No, we paid $77 for this, to come and see Tanacon and meet their favorite YouTubers. And then everyone was just like talking and saying like, yeah, all the meet and greets are canceled, everything's canceled, everything is like gone, like Tanacon's basically like over. And then security guards just start coming into the main stage in like our area, and starts yelling at us like, everybody get the fuck out, like get out. And it was pretty hectic, because just try and imagine having around, I want to say like 200 people in the lobby, and then another plus like 200, 300 people just like coming in and just like not knowing what the hell's going on, and then another like few thousand people who are outside of the venue who are just like, what the fuck, I don't even get to go inside, like this isn't real. And by that time, Eden and I have made three new friends, like we met 3 new people who are like now our friends, like thanks guys. Like thankfully Brooke and McKaylee had a hotel at the Marriott, so we all had to like get together and we're just like, okay guys, we have to go outside, we'll talk about this. And then we all just ended up going upstairs to their room onto the 2nd floor, and it was me, Eden, McKaylee, Brooke, Roxy, Allie, and then her sister, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, her sister. I'm sorry, I don't remember her sister's name on the top of my head. But we were all together. It was all okay. Like none of us got hurt, but it was really hectic. And we went onto the 2nd floor. We were all just talking for a bit before we went into Brooke and McKaylee's room. And you could like literally hear people like rioting and telling them like, we want Tana, or like, we want Tanacon. And it was honestly insane, because you could hear it from the 2nd floor. Like we also went up to like a few floors up too, and we could hear them, and it was honestly insane. Also on Twitter you can probably see how many people were in the lobby, outside the lobby. People were crying, people were like literally like so angry, and it was really heartbreaking. I'm sorry for saying literally so much. It was really heartbreaking to see everybody like that, because everyone was just like terrified, like what the hell's going on. And then some people who like weren't even ticketed got in, and then the people who paid like $77 were still outside and still waiting in like the terrible heat. That was, I mean, okay, it was only 80 to 82 degrees, but that's still like really hot, because if you're just standing in the sun, like obviously you're gonna like melt, like you're literally dying. But that's when it got okay. So this is when it starts getting like not bad, but this is when it starts getting like really good in a way. So we all went into I want to say, was it 5 of us or 6 of us? I think it was 6 of us. Oh yeah, sorry, Brooke's sister was with us too, so 7 of us. We all went into McKaylee and Brooke's room, and we all just like were like talking about this, like what's our next move, like what are we gonna do, like is Tanacon still a thing? And then Roxy gets a call from one of her friends, I'm pretty sure, and says that all talent is on all talent is on the 14th floor. And yes, on our part we probably shouldn't have gone up there, but I mean, if we're not going to meet anybody, let's just take our chances. So we all got into the elevator, went up to the 14th floor, and then because we had the intention that no security was going to be there, but like there was, like we ended up like the doors open and security was like, this is only talent, like I'm sorry, you can't be here. We thought, you know what, no, we want to meet them. So we went down to the 12th floor, because it went 12 to 14. I don't know what 13 went, she's fucking gone. So we went down to the 12th floor, and then we went through the stairs, and we went up to 14, and we met Toddy Smith, by the way, if you don't know. I'll insert a picture. I took a picture with him. And we met him, and we were like telling him like, do you know what's going on? He's just like, wait, what do you mean, like what's going on? Like I don't know what's going on. And we're all like, you don't know? Like there's like a whole riot downstairs. So what I thought was really weird was like none of the creators knew what was going on. Like honestly, it was only the security that knew, and the fans. it was like honestly crazy because none of the creators knew what was going on, or like supposedly they knew that they didn't know what was going on at first, because Tana was like tweeting like watch my new video, unless that was like a timed tweet, I don't know, but she was like tweeting like what do you want us to ask the Gabby show, like nobody had any idea what was going on besides the fans and the security, which I thought was kind of sketchy, kind of weird, I don't know. But we all went up to the 14th floor. We met Todd. We had a conversation with him, and it was all good. I mean, honestly, like he was really chill, and he's fucking he's wow. And then by that time, we all went, all 7 of us, we all went down back to Brooke and McKaylee's apartment, and then I'm pretty sure it's Brooke's friend, Brianna, and a few of her friends came to our hotel room, came to their hotel room just to like say hi, meet everybody, and we all just chilled. It ended up being around like 12 or 13 of us who like in our whole group. I'm actually really happy, like I got to make friends and it was all good. And then this is when it starts like being really good. So Brianna is just on her phone, like, you know, scrolling through Instagram, and she watches Zane's like Instagram story, and Brianna's like the fucking FBI. Like, she knows where everyone is. Like, she knows everything about where everyone is in every like step of the way. And she knew where Zane was from her from his Instagram story of Cody. And she's like, fuck, guys, we gotta go. I have like an intention. I have like a feeling like we need to meet. We need to go over there because we're gonna meet Zane and Cody and everyone, all those people. So we all just went down to the Hyatt because that's where they were. It's the hotel that's next to the Marriott, basically where everyone was at around, I want to say like 3 or 4 o'clock. Basically, when Tanacon was basically supposed to end. We all went down to the Hyatt, and Zane was gone. Like, no one was there. So we like kind of lost faith, but then Brianna's like, no guys, we can't leave. Like, we can't leave because this is like where all the YouTubers are staying. Like, they're gonna show up. And 5 minutes later, David Dobrik shows up. And if you saw his most recent video that he just posted on Friday, if you saw the remote control shopping cart, that's what he brought. And David, Jonah, Casey, and some other guy were gonna do a bit of just like to do for their video, and this, like, they're gonna do their bit, and a whole bunch of people are coming around. I don't want to look straight at the camera, that's just weird. The security guard comes up and they're just like they're like talking about like the bit and everything and how it's not safe, like you shouldn't do it, I guess. I don't know, I couldn't really hear, but I'm pretty sure, like, the security guard told them like, no, you can't do this here. Because they, like, I'm pretty sure what they were gonna do was get Jonah from like the top of the stairs, roll him down, and then go into the street, which is really fucking stupid, but you know, it's David. And but they couldn't do that because there was like moving traffic and everything, you know, they can't really do that. So all of them, they end up just like leaving, like, okay, bye guys, like we gotta go. And they went to go do their bit somewhere else. Like, obviously saw on the vlog that was like later in the day, I'm pretty sure, or earlier in the day, I don't know. They ended up just doing that. So we all just, so there was like a little barricade against the, there was a barricade against where all the cars were coming, all the Ubers were coming, so that they could pick up the YouTubers, like all the YouTubers. So we all just like hung out in front of there for a while. Just every once in a while would see a YouTuber come by. If they were able to, they would come up to us, and so they could take pictures, say hi and everything. From what I remember, Mario, I don't know his last name, Mario came up. A lot of Musical.ly people came up. And then, I don't know, they were probably YouTubers too, because I don't know, some people who I didn't even recognize, they came up. And then the highlight of the night basically. Some of the vlog squad came. Heath, Corinna, Kristen, Scotty, Toddy. First, Emma and Weston. Yeah, Emma Chamberlain, Weston Curry, I think that's the last name. I don't know, sorry. Weston, whatever. I'm sorry, I don't know his last name. They were like in a little mob. And they were trying to take pictures, but they couldn't. Like, they really couldn't. But he ended up getting a picture with my friend Eden, Emma got a picture. Eden got a picture with Emma, and Eden was really happy, and she gave her the chapstick that she bought her, and everything. Like, that was all good and sweet. But then they had to go. But it was really nice seeing, like, I fucking love Emma. And so they all saw, and then they saw, conquered, left. And then I want to say like a few minutes later, like half an hour later possibly. Yeah, Heath, Corinna, Kristen, Toddy, Scotty, they all came, like to get into the car and everything. But first, the people that were in the car, it was just Toddy, Heath, Mariah, and I want to say that's it. I'm not sure. I don't exactly remember. Like, I don't remember who was in the car first. So they all had to go. But then my friend Brianna, she is literally a vlog squad stan and got Heath and Zane. Zane wasn't there, but Heath and Zane flowers, and she wrote them a card. And we, like 10 of us were like, Heath, like, she has flowers for you. Like, you need to come here. You need to get it from her. Like, you need it. You have to. But they couldn't, because they were getting in their car. And it was really heartbreaking. Like, she broke down. She started crying. It was really sad. It, like, broke my heart. But then, spontaneously, either Toddy forgot something in the hotel, or they had to come back and they had to get Kristen and Corinna. So they came back, and in the front seat, Heath and the driver were talking, like, back and forth, you know, and Heath ended up coming out and coming straight to Brianna. I have a video, and I'll insert it, like, right now. And yeah, so he came straight to her, gave her everything, took pictures and all that. And Brianna was so happy. Like, that was, she had fate. She was like it was basically fate that they came back, and it was great. It was amazing, and I'm so happy for her. Go, sister. And they got to meet everybody. I got to take a picture with Kristen. That was really nice. And it's just, I'm so happy that a really bad day turned into a really good day. I also ended up meeting Dom, Dirty Dom, and I got a picture with him too. I'll insert a picture. And I also got to meet Lena the Plug. And she looks so freaking good. Like, if you see her recent on Instagram of her wearing that, like, little tutu and everything, oh, she looks so good. She was so beautiful. Oh, I'm gonna cry. She's so, I love Lena. She's fucking hot. Like, she's amazing. So I got to meet Lena, and I guess I got to meet Adam, but, you know, he was like Lena's bodyguard for the night. I really do appreciate her. I love her so much. I can't even get over it. I love Lena. I'm so sorry. I have to film the rest of this video on my iPad, and I don't really know how the quality is on this. I mean, it's alright, I guess, but I don't know how the sound quality is. I'm so sorry, but we're at the end of the video, so it's okay. By the end of the night, like, after we got to meet a whole bunch of people, me, Brianna, okay, I'm not even gonna say names, I'm so sorry. Here, actually, hold on. I will say names, because I have my phone free now. Me, Eden, McKaylee, Brooke, Brianna, I think Alexis came too. Alexis, and Jalissa. I think they were all the people that came with us to dinner. If anything, I'm so sorry if I forgot you. They were all the people that came with us to dinner. We all ended up going to Red Robin's because, first of all, our feet were fucking killing us. And then we also were really hungry. So we all went to go get food and just have dinner together. It was the last time we all saw each other. And it was kind of sad. Like, yeah, it was kind of sad, but it's okay. I mean, most of us live in California besides, earlier I was talking about Allie and Diana, who did not come with us actually, sorry. They both live in Utah, which is really terrible because they came all the way out to Tanacon just to see all of the YouTubers and they couldn't. Which kind of sucks. We all went to Robin's, we had a really fun time, and then once that was over, once we like all finished dinner, Eden and I had to go because her dad came. And that was my iPad is going to fall. Okay. That was basically how my Tanacon experience went, really bad to really good. And honestly, okay, in all honesty, okay, I'm gonna read my tweets that I wrote yesterday because I feel like I had a really good point. Not to like toot my own horn or anything. I said, honestly, okay, if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's in the link in the description below. But honestly, yes, hashtag Tanacon was a shit show, but you can't really blame Tana for a couple thousand people for showing up and not paying. The security was janky as fuck and gave up with checking people's bags and patting people down and overall not doing the job to keep everyone safe. Like, I'm sorry to blame okay, I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just saying what I saw and what I witnessed and what I think and what I'm hearing from, what I'm, like, witnessing from other people's experiences. Like, yes, you can blame Tana for, wanting to have, like, a little bit of a pity party with VidCon, and putting a convention together in a month, which people are saying she put it together in a month, but she did post the video like late March, so it's like 1 to 2 months that she had time to prepare for it, I guess. I don't know, whatever. But there's everyone really is at fault, but the main person who is at fault for this is Good Times Live. Sorry, but like, not sorry, actually, it's Good Times Live's fault because they have never had a huge like event like this before. This is their first time. So obviously it was going to like be terrible. Like, I don't know what people were expecting. Like, I mean, I was expecting it. I had like some faith in like Tana and like everything because she had a lot of good people by her side to like help with this. So anyways, I'm just gonna read my tweets. But Tana saying that 15,000 people who didn't buy tickets and got in is insane. 100% doubt that 15,000 people got away with showing up with no ticket info. If you are going to blame anyone, it is the security and Good Times Live because they aren't even a huge corporation for events like this. They have zero experience with huge events like hashtag Tanacon. The main things that went wrong were the location, the sponsor, and especially nobody was getting any updates on what was going on. Also for future reference, 2 separate lines for VIP and general admission would be ideal. Because the lines for Tanacon, it was just one huge line. Which is really fucking dumb, in my opinion. It's really dumb. And if anything, the same thing would have happened just a little bit sooner. Like nothing could have helped prevent all of this from happening. In a way. Like, nothing could have helped prevent it. But yeah, so in all honesty, if Tana wants to have another Tanacon next year, I suggest planning it now. Like, start planning it right now so that this doesn't happen, so people's lives aren't in danger, so that basically everyone has a good time and that oh my god, my nose flare. So that none of this happens ever again, hopefully. But in all honesty, I still support Tana. I love her to death. She is still an amazing and hardworking woman, but I think, as what James Charles has said, her ego got in the way of everyone's safety. So that is how my experience went from really bad to really good. Thank you for watching. If you watched all of this, I really do appreciate you. Thank you for listening to my side of the story. I hope you enjoy, and I will film whenever I film. Bye, guys.